Tracking rapid spring runoff in Salt Lake County, firefighters asking hikers to stay away from waterways to avoid what they're calling extremely dangerous conditions. Jonathan May live in Salt Lake City with more on their warning. Jonathan?
Well, Emily, after talking with the chief of the Sandy City Fire Department, I learned that he wants people to stay away from the water because he says it's cold, it's fast, it's high, and it's unpredictable.
With as much water as flowing right now, it's basically a blender with boulders, trees, and other things that are just being tossed around. It's very turbulent and very dangerous, as we have seen this past weekend with the unfortunate events in Utah County.
Yesterday, a 12-year-old boy visiting Utah died after being swept into the Provo River.
We're not quite sure what the circumstances were, but the child ended up falling into the water.
A grim reminder to keep your distance from the rushing water.
Just 1 foot in and it's just going to take you away. The low temperatures will just take your breath away. You really don't stand much of a chance, if any. You would be very fortunate to survive going into the water.
McConaughey expects runoff to be peaking this week with the high temperatures.
These last 2 years have been even more dangerous with more snow. The runoff has just been increased.
It's why he hopes people going outdoors stay sharp over the next couple of weeks.
Where we just have to be very observant of what's going on, because it's something that unfortunately we see every year around the state with the different waterways and rivers coming out of the canyons.
If you fall into fast-moving water, experts from the U.S. Department of Agriculture say do not stand up, as the force of the water will push you over and hold you under. They add, to avoid getting a leg caught on a rock or branch, lay on your back and point your legs downstream.
Be very cautious, and we appreciate everybody's help. If you see something, like they say something, and try to keep everybody else around you safe as well.
Again, Chief McConaughey urges caution and safety. He asks people to keep their pets on their leash, and if they're out hiking with their kids or children, just make sure they have an eye on them or they're holding their hand. Make sure they cannot wander into the water. Reporting live in Salt Lake City, Jonathan May, ABC4 News.